What is a Google form? Well, a Google form is simply a list of questions that you create, customize, and send out in order to gather responses. How can you use it in the classroom? Well, you can use it for quizzes, surveys, reflections, and any other situation when you need to gather some data. So, how do you start a Google form? Well, head to your My Drive. Click the New button. You may need to scroll down to More and select Google Forms. You'll be taken to the editing view here, where you can add titles, images, videos, and divide your form into sections. The number of question types you have is quite large. You can ask for text responses from your students, or you can include multiple choice, checkbox type questions, and you have other options here below. In a recent update, Google added the functionality to turn your form into a quiz. Click on the settings gear, click on quizzes, and you can make your form a quiz. You can assign point values to questions and allow auto grading on certain types of questions. What a boon to teachers. After you're done editing your form, it's time to send it. Click the send button and you can send a link via email or take the URL and paste it right into your LMS, class website, or even Google Classroom. You can even use an embed code if you prefer. After students click the link, they'll be taken to the beautified live version where they can answer each of the questions that you've written, and then they'll click Submit. In order to view their responses, go back into your original form in the editing view, and you can click on the Responses tab. Now Google gives you some great aggregate data organized into these beautiful charts for the types of questions like checkbox questions and rating questions that can be aggregated into charts. But text-based questions will be shown as lists of answers from each of your students. To see individual responses, just click Individual, and you can click on a student's name to see all of their answers. Now, for those of you who like to mess with data in spreadsheets, all of the responses from a Google form automatically go to a linked Google Sheet. Just click this button to view all of the responses in the Google Sheet. This is what you'll see. Now I've hidden these students' names here for privacy, but I can see each of their responses on each of the questions that I've included in the form. I can run my spreadsheet data magic on this if I prefer. Google Forms is a great way to gather formative data from your students so that you can make informed teaching decisions.